his dog.
Heyo. So we are going to pick up where we left off with the first look video for Echoes of Aincrad. I want to finish out the demo. I don't know how long it is going to take. I do know that I've only got about 3 hours before I need to prep for D&D. So we're gonna jump in, resume where we left off. Hopefully, it won't be too much, but you know, hopefully there'll be enough for a decent stream. I do want to try out Dagger today at some point. It's really annoying that you can't just swap weapons on the fly. I find that pretty irritating. That was interesting. We wake up from sleeping. All right, so I think we just needed to go on our quest, but did we need to do anything here? I don't think so. Okay, we need to eventually fix that. I feel like I should probably change Yori's weapon. You know? We'll do that eventually. Right, we can just go here and then start our quest. Watch this be like the last quest and it's the only thing that I didn't do. I watched another video after I did mine where someone brought up a valid point where you can't go out solo, which is a little annoying. Oh no. We know 2 others. I do hope that we get out of the beta test in this iteration of the game so that we can see what character creation is like. Because we get the mirror and our true face comes out, I assume we get to craft that. Who the fuck is this? Oh, right. This was called the swordsman, the violet swordsman or some shit.
オイラがアルゴだけど。
攻略メンバーまだ募集してるかな。喜んでもらえたみたいだ。
あんたソロか？
うん、今はね。
おい、お前童顔で華奢、ソロ、すみれ色、再建。まさか噂のカル？
噂は知らないけど、確かに僕の名前はカルだよ。
え、ハイエルフの遺跡をソロでクリアした？
そういうこともあったかも。
おお、本当に？
なんか恥ずかしいな。ところで攻略にはすぐ行けるの？
難易度的にあと一人欲しい。オイラは野暮用で行けないんだ。
そうなんだ。じゃあこの二人とか。了解。時間が惜しい。今すぐ行こ
おい、だから攻略難易度が。
僕が二人分働くよ。それで問題ないでしょ。
二人分？そうだな。
噂が本当ならそのくらいの実力はあると思うよ。
あったばかりだけど信じてほしいな。
まあ、あんたがいいなら。
よかった。ありがとう。
じゃ、決まりだな。3人だし報酬を上乗せするよ。アイテムも全部持ってけ。それでどうだ？
いいぜ、了解。
何のこと？
アルゴは攻略情報が目当てなんだ。
なるほど、そういうことか。なら僕もそれで了解。
No, the rewards are mine, not yours. Mine.
じゃ、オイラは行くよ。後で情報提供よろしくな。
ま、なるようになるか。ベータでディスペナ食らうくらいどうってことない。
その行きさ。さあ行こう。
I'd have tried it with just the two of us.
なあカル、あんたのアバター意外だったよ。
意外？
I do kind of keep reading that as the violent fencer.
勝手に大柄な戦士タイプを想像してた。
いろいろとこだわりがあってね。リアルの自分に似せてるんだ。例えばかっこいいソードスキルを自分の体で出せると熱くなれる。
ああ、なるほど。確かにな。
リアルじゃそうはいかない。
あ、今なんか言ったか？
先を急ごう。
I tried to do the... I tried to do the counter thing, and I think it was on cooldown.
なんとかなったな。
It is pretty hard to tell monster tells. Like they're not very well defined.
大したことはないよ。
Beomorph said,
What's up, Biomorph?
you disappeared for like a week. I need 20 burpees out of you, Jay.
I have been mostly working. My kid had some medical stuff. Also, my workout laptop has imploded. The RAM on it has started to fail. So I need to get that sorted out. It'll probably work for streaming, but it won't work for anything else I was using it for. So it's... I've been doing brain surgery on the laptop, and then, like I said, medical issues with the kid. She's got Crohn's, and we finally got in with a new GI doctor, and they wanted a lot of stuff done. So spent the week doing a lot of that stuff. Ended up having to take a couple of days off work as well.
終わったな。
Twas a lot last week, and we're still not done. Still need to go in for an MRI that we need to schedule. But how's your week been, sir?
あれくらいならいい練習台だな。これで片付いたな。
I guess this works.
Asoko, 宝箱があるね。
お、見ろ、宝箱だぞ。ワスプタイプだな。準備はいいか？
Say more.
Dead type is what it is, not a wasp type.
Well, glad you got that all sorted. I hope all goes well for your daughter. Real life always comes first. But I still need them burpees, soldier.
Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. And it's Marine, not soldier. There's a difference. I've been doing a lot of I've been messing around with like some row type, laying on my back and doing rows, as well as like kind of doing dips with the cables. Just kind of some prep work for some calisthenic stuff. I think today I hit like 19,000 pounds moved, which a normal workout is a quarter to half that generally.
Said, bro, them burpees kicked my ass. I'm way too old and fat for that shit.
Yeah, same. Okay. The lack of proper telegraphing on these attacks, it's kind of irritating. And then once he started hitting me, I could not dodge. I don't know if that was part of the paralyzed effect or I was just getting stun locked because I was getting hit. So when were you doing burpees? I know when I got stuck doing burpees, but when did you get stuck doing burpees?
大したことはないよ。
敵だ。ボアタイプだな。
ここだね。
Bayamorph said, the day you did your burpees you told me if I did 10 you would do 20. I told you I would do them on stream the next day.
Ah, where's the clip? Link me the clip. I've had so much other shit going on, I completely forgot. But I did say that.
大丈夫。僕らならやれるよ。
当てる。
This is way too easy. I really wish we had the higher difficulty levels.
これで片付いたな。
Beamorph said, I actually did 5 more after I put my heart rate monitor on for shits and giggles but didn't clip those.
What did it do to your heart rate? I would get one of those if I played more scary games. Scary games don't really do a lot for me. Like there's very few horror games that have really gotten me. The first one that comes to mind is a VR game called Emily Wants to Play.
There's the clip.
All right, give me a sec. You son of a bitch. Wow. Kill stealing cocksucker. Alright, I think we'll be safe if we just chill over here. I don't really know how that works. Alright, let's chill over here. And let's watch this. I swore I already did that. This is a very elaborate setup. I like the is this wallpaper? I like the stone look.
Beamorph said,
You owe me 20.
Bruh, I felt like I was
Yeah, you
gonna
owe me
die
20.
LOL.
Alright. Oh, motherfucker. You weren't supposed to actually do it. Oh, man, I just took a shower.
Said, it's plastic rollout tablecloth.
It looks cool. I like the look with... Well, I guess I can keep this on. This might fall off. I'll keep it on for now. Alright, 20. I just took a fucking shower. The way do I have here? Okay. Gone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, You suck. 20 burpees. As promised. Whew. God damn. Got my cardio in for the day.
Bayamore. Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you for subscribing, Barrowmorph.
Good job.
Whew.
終わったな。
Ah, Jesus. I'm gonna die.
Bayamore said, "You're welcome, by the way."
Thank you. Also, fuck you. I know it was my idea, but fuck you.
イノシシがいる
ワスプ飛び上がったら注意だよ。
Whew.
な。俺で片付いたな。
So what do you have planned for the rest of the day?
敵だ。オアタイプだな。
Oh, this is the boss type.
分かった。
Bayamore said, "That day in a little while."
Nice. Whew. I can almost breathe again. I have D&D at 9, so I need to bounce around 8 to finish prepping. Get the map uploaded to the tabletop. Review my notes. Just doing a one-shot. Whew. If I don't pass out.
セーフティーエリアだ。ここら辺で休んでいく？
あそこ、セーフティーエリアだ。
Man, I died right before a safety area. Ain't that some shit? Whew.
次はこっちだ。
The thing that hurts most from the burpees, outside of not being able to breathe, is the quads, man. The quads are what really feel fucked up after those.
Beomorph said. Nah, the lungs and the heart feel fucked up after those. Quads feel fine. Row flow.
Oh, definitely, like, the heart is racing and the lungs are struggle busting a little bit. But, like, as far as muscular, feeling it in a part of the body, it's definitely the quads. Like, it's not in it's not in the chest, it's not in the arms, it's not in the push-ups. It's not even really, I don't think the quads are really even part of the jump. I don't know, maybe they are. It's the going from the stand to the push-up form and the push-up form back to the stand. That's where I start to feel some shit. Shrines of the High Elven region's true elf sect tell stories of another species of elf different from both dark elves and forest elves. They were banished to the north for the crime of stealing the sap of the two sacred trees. With the goal of making themselves impervious to blades, they thus came to be known as the Fallen Elves. See, I don't think in Sword Art proper there was this concept of the sacred tree. I don't think the sacred tree came into play until Alicization. So all these references to the sacred tree, I don't know that I love that. Squatting up after the push-up, but also like getting down and then kicking out into the push-up. And it's more the donkey kick back and the pulling the legs forward more so than the standing up and down. It's the out and in, if that makes sense. At least for me. That's where I'm like, oh, fuck. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I'm nowhere near where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. We got a ways to run to get to that. I didn't realize how far away this thing was. I definitely hit the dodge there. Stand in this for a minute. Oh, I feel like I can breathe again. Take a drink and just get a huge chunk of ice in your mouth. You drink trying to kill you. I really wish I could put this on hard. You know? So the shortcut we opened up? This is not where we want to be going. I think I was here. Yeah, we will, but there's loot. Loot that I think will respawn. Something about that animation looked really bad. So we could just infinitely farm these things by resting over and over again. Do these beans matter enough to do that? I can't skip that scene though. So it wouldn't be super time efficient, but we could hit these really quick. I don't know if those are valuable enough to warrant doing something like that. Now, these sacred bones and shit. Some of that, maybe. There's probably a route here that we could set up that would be efficient and that would make sense as a farming route. Make the loop, come back, hit the safety area as a farming route. Okay, I don't think that I'm ever going to be able to use that counter because it's got such a short effective window, and you have to time it just like a parry, it seems like. This doesn't look like a boss fight area at all. Could be up top. Sure. Yeah, cool. I hope that isn't a reoccurring theme where I can't go where I want.
格下だね。
当てる。これで片付いたな。
あれはボア系だね。
勝った。
あ、ボアがいるよ。
当てる。
Was blocking that.
これで片付いたな。セーフティーエリア。これでひとまず安
セーフ
心だな。
ティーエリアだ。ここら辺で休んでいく？
ほっ。
What are my thoughts so far? So I just did a first look video that's up on the YouTube channel.
こっちかな。
It's a fun game. The moment to moment is decent. I have some reservations about some things. Mainly the fact that the UI is controller. It was designed for controller first, and keyboard and mouse is an afterthought. I want to play these games keyboard and mouse. There is a dead zone where it's hard to illustrate, but you can kind of see the like jerkiness. I'm just moving the mouse ever so slightly, and I can move. If I move the mouse slow enough, it will never move the camera. And when it does pick up that I've started to move, there's like a dead zone. Like it's emulating a controller joystick as opposed to being an actual mouse input. That frustrates the shit out of me, because it doesn't feel good. But the story is interesting enough that I want to keep playing. I think it's going to be a decent game. I don't think it's going to be a great game. I think if you are a fan of SAO, I think you will have fun. But I don't think it's going to be a groundbreaking title by any stretch of the imagination. It'll probably be around a 7, but we'll see. They've got a month before this launches to polish some things off. This is an earlier beta, but it's so close to the launch of the game that I assume that 95% of what we're seeing is what we're gonna end up with. I also generally play on harder difficulties, so the fact that we only have like super easy and easy available to us is disappointing. Because I personally feel like you don't really have to learn how to play the game at this difficulty. And then once you come up against a boss that makes you actually, you need to be able to play the game, you can't. Combat is fairly simple. The tells of the monsters are not that great. So parrying, blocking, dodging is not the most intuitive thing. The default controls are not that great. I had to remap some things, and I'm still not sure that I'm in love with it. Like, sprint is on Q for whatever reason.
セーフティーエリアがあるね。少し休んでいこうか。
I don't know. This is another example. So, when you have your fingers in WASD, and then hold F to interact with this thing, I hate hold to interact, by the way. This could just be tapping F, you open up a menu, and then I select either A or D, whichever one I want. Go back to town or rest. That could be a simple menu. This is overcomplicated because I either have to hit A or D. The like finger gymnastics is an uncomfortable thing. You know, your index finger is D, right? But this, I've got to hold F and then hit D. They had it, I think, on X, hold X, and then A or D, which is a little bit better, but it's still like finger gymnastics. It's unnecessary. So I don't love the UI decisions that they opted for. I think they could have designed it much better. They could have designed controller UI and keyboard and mouse UI that works for both. So, I mean, there's a number of things that I dislike, but I did have fun. My first look ended up being like 2.5 hours long because I just wanted, it was one more quest, one more thing. I was enjoying myself and did not want to stop. Which normally I try and cap those at like an hour, hour and a half. I wanted you to put this field on me. I've seen a lot of complaints about the repetitive enemies, and yeah, I think there's only like 3 types of enemies that I've seen. There are boars, there are the kobolds, and there are wolves. And that is the extent of it. So far there has been nothing different. Oh, sorry, the bugs. Did I mention the bugs? Kobolds, wolves, bugs, and boars. So there's been 4 types of enemies. And there's nothing that, at least at this difficulty, feels like a well-tuned fight. Everything is, it's dead, or it's a attack sponge. And its attacks aren't very well telegraphed, so blocking and dodging is not great. A lot of enemies will die to one sprint attack, like that. Or a sword art.
ウルフダイヤー系かな。はいや次いる。当てる。よっ
分かった。
当てる。
ここでやらなきゃな。攻めるぞ。
やったったやったった
レアもの。危なかったが無事終われてよかった。
There's like no in between. The demo hasn't made me want to cancel my pre-order, but I do think I will be playing Power World on launch day instead of this. They launch the same day. And I will leave this cook for a little bit to get some patches. That's the tentative plan at the moment.
ガーディアンが出るぞ。
見て、
慎重に行こう。
アークがあるよ。やっとく。
I guess we can fight it.
ウルフタイプだ。動きをよく見ろ。
They run off to fight the wolf. They did. I wonder what the hell those did. But see, that was a boss, and that was way too easy. We killed it before we even saw what the mechanics were. That's not really what I wanted. There is a treasure chest icon right there, but no treasure chest to be seen. That is interesting. I assume that there is some underground elevation based cave, or yeah, I guess cave.
な。勝った。やったぞ。これで片付いたな。
楽下だね。
I think I want to give her a great sword.
いるね。ウルフ系だ。
これで片付いたな。おお、宝箱があるぞ。
I haven't gotten any loot that I was like, ooh, wow, I need to go check that out now.
開けるだろ。
あ、宝箱。どうする？開けとく？
いる。ダイヤウルフだ。
はい。次いる？
We're level 8.
勝った。
Is that the first level that we've gotten since we started? I haven't noticed another level, but I don't think we were. I think we were 6. Oh shit! Platforming. Much fun. Wow. Light crystal. Is this open world like Red Sands? It is not like Red Sands. It has a map. Kind of ish. No, I wouldn't say open world. It has a field. It doesn't have a world. How you doing, Isby? Here to preach the good world of Crimson Desert?
セーフティーエリア。これでひとまず安
セーフティーエリア
心だな。
だ。ここら辺で休んでいく？
次はこっちだ。
So where am I supposed to be going? I was just looking at the map. Back the way we came and down. You motherfucker.
これで片付いたな。ほっ。
It's got some launch jank like Crimson Desert had. It's got that. Hello, Giggle Sprout. How are you doing? Kindly subscribe. If you mean kindly subscribe to me, then thank you. If you are begging for subscribers, that's a different vibe. Are we on the right track? We're ish on the right track? I was looking at the map, sir. The fuck are you doing? These NPCs will chase down mobs across the map. Our NPC aggro range is kinda high. And by kinda high, I mean way too fucking high. Where even is this thing? Is it in the ground? Is this an ambush? Where's my party? What's my party doing? Why are you fighting shit way the fuck over here that's stuck in a rock and not helping me fight things that are actually fightable? The shit. Beta is beta, I guess. You cannot go here. Yep. You are out of bounds. That is gonna get irritating. That's gonna get real irritating. Hey, I was blocking for both of those. Block, I guess, just doesn't do anything. And getting me killed. Yeah, you literally just said that. All you need is sprint attack. You don't need anything else. Do you really need to call out the treasure chest when I'm opening the treasure chest? I feel like that's an unnecessary call out. I swore I saw. There it is.
あそこ宝箱があるね。
Yeah, no, I saw it. We came over here. Dude, shut up.
開けるだろ
We need to be going south from here.
見ろ宝箱だぞ
いいね。見て。
Really?
宝箱だ。
Seriously? That's gonna fucking get really frustrating. Well, I guess we don't get that. Guess we don't get to get any of this. Constellation treasure chest that I didn't see.
あれくらいならいい練習台だな
Well, I mean, that answers that question. No water.
や。次いる。
勝った
Not that I expected any different. We can't fall from 5 feet up without dying and going back. The game is very restrictive on your movement and your exploration. How the fuck am I supposed to get over where it wants me to get for this quest if I can't go the way I was trying to go? That's gonna fuck me. I'm gonna backtrack quite a bit. They're gonna run off and fight things that aren't in our path or anywhere remotely near where we need to go. And because the board is aggroed, I can no longer sprint. Not need to fight that.
やったぞこれで片付いたな
ドアか。
タイプか。腕が鳴る。
Why? Having some time separation from my first ooh and ah. I'm becoming less enamored with the combat.
Safety area だ。助かったな。
あそこセーフティーエリアがあるね。少し休んでいこうか。
そうだな。こっちに行こう。
Tempted to go back and spend my
問題ない
points.
相手だ。確実に行く。
He just fucking fell over.
ウルフタイプだ。動きをよく見ろよ。勝った。俺たちなら余裕だな。
I do like the dismemberment.
あれくらいならいい練習台だ。問題ない相手だ。確実に。
It's so easy to kill them, it's almost pointless to have them.
終わったな。
And it swings so far from one end to the other.
いる。ダイヤウルフだ。
Of pointless combat to needless annoyance. I'm going to telegraph nothing and hit you 17 times with paralyze, and then you get to do nothing while I kill you. And there's very little in between.
あったぞ。あれ洞窟の入り口だよな。と、その前に目の前のボスを倒さなきゃか。
そうだね。大丈夫。楽しんでいこう。
Electro puppy. Speaking of, that thing that I just mentioned, Annoying, but not hard. If their abilities had better telegraphs, if the fights were better designed, it'd be a fucking cakewalk. The only problem is a lot of the attacks just come out of nowhere. And maybe some of that is, you know, not having time with it and not learning the subtle cues. But these are beginner zone mobs. They should be pretty easy to be able to parry, right? Even in Dark Souls, the first hour or so, half hour at least, like, it's not that hard to block and parry the attacks. And this is far from a Souls-like game.
わあ、ターミナルだ。ゴールもうすぐだな。
ゴールだ。もうすぐクリアだね。
Congratulations! Quest clear, the Violet Fencer. 1.
カルの言った通りだな。探索の
The great sense of direction. We did get lost like 17 times.
ともかくこれで青い雫の洞窟を探すっていう最初の目的は達成だね。
で、どうする？このまま攻略しちゃうか？
この先はきっと厳しくなるし、一旦ホームに戻らない？体勢を整えた方がいい。勘だけどね。
了解。あんたがそう言うなら、それでいいよな。
Decapitator. Yeah, I think we're giving her Decapitator.
Karu, ありがとう。力を貸してくれて助かった。
こちらこそ。まだ少ししか一緒に戦ってないけど楽しかったよ。君も楽しめた？それはよかった。しばらく準備するでしょ？
ああ、いろいろとな。
僕はちょっとだけ落ちるから終わったらメッセージ投げといて。すぐ入り直すよ。
それじゃあ先に洞窟の入り口で待ってる。また後でな。
うん、また。
じゃ、俺も準備してくるな。
We need...
お、地上の人かい。今日はどうする
？We can make decapitators. Increases sword skill damage temporarily after a successful parry and reduces the cooldown time of applicable sword skills. That may not be for her. This one may be for her. I don't think this actually this doesn't actually change anything other than the look. Why can I not add cardinal rank is because I'm already at okay. Combo SP increase, status effect infliction, stamina consumption. I think this one. You cannot use the last two-handed axe. Oh. Do I not have the ability to craft daggers? I do. Increase sprint speed temporarily after activating a sword skill. Inflicts bonus damage that scales with agility when damage is dealt to enemies 3 times in a set duration. There's no EX mods on it though. What's the difference between extra attack damage and normal attack damage? I think I will go with this. Alright, and we will give that to Yuri. Agility is B scaling. Attack up 3%. I don't think I have enough to get to the next tier of any of these. Oh, I do. I think that's good. Wait a minute. Check partner information and change their weapons. Where, how? I guess I can't give her a weapon. How do I give her the greatsword that I just created? I guess she's just locked into what she has. Well, that's kind of fucking dumb. All right, well, I guess I just wasted a bunch of materials on that greatsword. We will need to find a better dagger. And drink. The Violet Fencer 2. I expected it to start when I did that.
Oh, いい顔してんな。準備はバッチリってとこか？ 俺もあのカルと一緒だと思うと改めて気合が入る。それじゃあカルにメッセージ出してと。さあ行こうか。あれ早いな。さっきメッセージ出したんだが。
うん、早く用事が済んじゃって。さあ行こう。
Dungeons function as mazes, their corridors shifting each time you start a quest. While exploring each corridor, each corridor will allow you to obtain items from chests. This can also be quite risky. Deciding whether to prioritize exploration or reach the next safe area is paramount while in a dungeon. However, you cannot teleport in safe areas, you can only head back to town. A dungeon map is gradually revealed as you make your way through its winding corridors. Waypoints are not displayed in dungeons, so it's crucial to keep track of where you've been and what ground you have yet to cover.
おい、ここって高難易度なんだろ。もうちょっと慎重に。
そう？これくらいなら平気だよ。
平気って。
あ、でもそうだよね。うん。やっぱり先行は君たちに任せようかな。僕はできるだけ後ろからサポートする。
おう、分かった。行こうぜ。お。スパイダータイプだ。不意打ちに気をつけろ。これで片付いたな。
Way too easy combat. I need a companion that automatically picks up items. Well, we level up again. We can go back and spend more growth points. Just kind of going. Nope, I don't think so. Thought another one spawned. You motherfucker. The ease of the fights makes you just sort of not take a lot of it seriously. Most fights can be ended in a single attack. I feel like we went the right way from the start. So things respawn, apparently. That's good to know.
やっぱ宝箱どうする？開けとく？
これで片付いたな。いるスパイダーだ。
Nope. Bad dog. Those corpses that still look like they're standing up those need to be addressed. I'll let them deal with that. I need loot.
次いる？あそこ宝箱があるね。
Yeah, no, you guys have said that. I got it. I see it. There's other loot outside of the treasure box. That was weird. More pre-launch jank. The brambles are coated in oil. Flammable items like the flamestone or flame mine may be able to set them alight. Okay, well now we get to figure out how to use items. I wonder if a bomb would have worked. Was that just tutorial? Look what you can do with brambles. There's nothing fucking back here. Good job. Good job, me. No, I'm pretty sure that's a bug type. 'Cause it's sitting there, it's working. We got a knife. Might need to try that out. Again, there's nothing here. It just made me waste items. Like, this looks like it should be something. We came from there. So this was just a big circle. I don't think I want to go that way yet.
格下だね。
終わったな。
I wonder if you'd ever be able to do this in multiplayer. Could this make this considerably faster? Okay, we've already hit this spot, so let's go back to the purple icon, which I don't know, is it the next floor? So I think we've hit everywhere on this place. So I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be going. So we're gonna hit this safety area, and then we're gonna go back up top.
セーフティーエリアだ。
Because I think that there was a second area. Or a second path we could have taken. Yeah, we're supposed to be reaching the deepest part, so we don't want to go down first. Oh no. Well, fuck, I think we might have missed some stuff. I think there was a way to go up back here. Oh well. Sucks to suck. I half expected to drown in this water. It's like we only have one direction. Oh. Boss time.
奥にいるのボスか。
落ち着いて。
I think we can see the boss.
ああ。
何が起きてもいいようにいつでも心の準備をしておく。敵が出たら倒す。それだけでいいんだ。
こいつ森にいた。カルやばいぞ。こいつは
We
一
can.
体強い。
知ってる。倒したことあるから怖かったのだけ。
そんなつまらないことはない。強敵ほど投資がいがあるってもんだ。
いいよその感じ。思った通りだ。君もやるよね。さあ。
Jesus, come on. Use the fucking skill. You have to die first. I feel like I should have had partner skills ready from all the fighting that I did up until here. I don't know if it just failed to activate. Yeah, we don't need to use an ability. I guess maybe using the safe stone could have reset our accumulated combo SP. That could have been what happened. But I went into that and I was trying to use the combo abilities because I assumed with all the fighting that we did to get down there and I didn't use them once on the way down, that they would have been ready. Dumb assumption on my part, I guess.
カル、さっきのバトル驚いたよ。噂通りとんでもない強さだな。二人分の活躍どころか一人でも攻略できたんじゃないか。どうした？よって何？
僕が強いんだ。
嫌なもんか。
そう？
あんだけうまいのはゲームの本気な証拠だろ。尊敬はしても嫌なんてありえないさ。
本当に？
ああ、本当だよ。けどどうしてアルゴの誘いを受けた？あんたにメリットがあるとは思うさ。まさか攻略以外の目的があるとか。
実はちょっと練習したくて。
え？その腕ならこんな場所練習になんないだろう。
ああ、そっちじゃなくて、なんというか共闘の練習というか。
共闘？
そう、兄貴とのね。正式サービスがスタートしたら兄貴を誘おうと思ってて。でも初心者をちゃんと教えられるか自信がなくてさ。
初心者ってその兄貴が？
ゲームは全然やらないんだ。でもこのゲームだけはどうしても好きになってほしくて。
Man, knowing what
だから
happens.
序盤から初心者でも楽しめるようにしたいなって。
そういうことか。
This poor dude's brother's dead.
おい、俺らが初心者っぽかったからってことになるじゃねえか。
まあそれについては否定しない。あ、でもそれだけじゃないよ。君たちとなら息が合いそうって思って勘だけどね。
ま、いいや。ともかく全部兄貴のためってわけだ。
This guy's brother is so fucking dead. He's not surviving.
欲しいならあんたも目いっぱい楽しむべきだと思うぜ。
僕が？
ああ、遠慮せずに楽しむのが一番だよ。
ありがとう。ベータテストが終わる前にそう言ってもらえてよかった。
This, like, underlay here is so fucking weird. So I don't think it matters which way we go first. Really? We're gonna backtrack to here anyways. So we'll go this way first this time. I did think that boss fight was the end of the dungeon, so I was throwing my bombs around. Stop taking my shit. I'm glad I didn't waste all of the bombs. But we did learn that they can be used in combat.
あれはマスクかな。当てる。
Oh, this level we're getting boss monsters. Like, I don't know if they're bosses or just elites. Curious what this blade stone is for. I don't think I've seen anything use it yet. This is so far feeling very, very formulaic.
さあシュルーマンだや
They have the opportunity to do some like Warframe level procedural generation with these, which would be pretty cool. But I feel like they probably aren't gonna do that. Wait, is there anything in this? Doesn't look like there's gonna be any reason to want to blow that up and go in there.
あ宝箱どうする開けとく
スパイダータイプだ。不意打ちに気をつけろ。これで片付いたな。
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to blow that up and waste a bomb. Can only carry 6 on me, and I have used 2.
シュルーマンだ盗むやつにも気をつけてね
終わったな。
I wonder if there's anything better in here on higher difficulties, or if it is exactly the same, just harder.
あれくらいならいい練習台だな。
おっとスパイダー系か
攻め続けろ。
それはいや
これで片付いたな。
Even the boss is not that hard. Or I guess I should start calling those elites. I don't think they're bosses. Elites, not that hard.
問題ない相手だ。
あそこ宝箱があるね
終わったな。
It's a lot of just collecting white dots.
僕らがやれるよ。
終わったな。
Growth points +2? Why only +2? Shouldn't that have been +3? It's been +3 every other time.
あそこワスプだ。これで片付いたな。
So there's not a lot of respawns, but there's some respawns. Not everything is coming back. I do feel like this backtracking is going to get annoying and old really quick. If I gotta loop around the whole thing and then take another half a loop, backtracking is gonna get really, really tiring. This is the exact same, like nothing changed between the upper level and this level. It was the exact same map. That's also going to be a problem. Hopefully it's just for the beta. But again, this launches in less than a month, so I'm assuming this is how the game's going to launch. Okay. My E and my R. These are all, well, my R is ready. If we rest, we're testing a theory from earlier. How the hell would you take your armor off? Yeah, so resting resets all of your combo points. That's what happened. So use it or lose it. Bottom chamber. We are where we want to be. Ow, you bitch. Could you not? You guys could attack too. Oh, come on. Sprint attack is all you need.
レアドロップだ。
あんたのおかげだ。
Iron Thorn. That sounds like a dagger. Looked like a dagger. Is it Iron Tooth? Did I read it wrong?
ナイスゲーム。
その手何？
あ、ごめん、つい無意識で。
どういう意味なんだ？
意味はよくわからない。
え？
最初にやったのは兄貴なんだ。小学生の頃、二人でヒーローごっこをやってた時、悪者をやっつけたぞって急に兄貴が僕にやってきてさ、意味わかんないけど楽しくて、それ以来僕らの間でやったぜって伝えるサインになった。で、今でもすごく楽しいと無意識にやっちゃうんだ。でも最近は昔みたいに兄貴と遊べなくなっちゃって、またあの頃みたいに一緒に楽しめたらって思うんだけど、僕にはゲームしかないから。
それで好きになってほしいのか。
アインクラッドは僕が求めてた場所なんだ。このリアルな世界ならきっと。
楽しんでもらえるといいな。
Alright, so big treasure chest? Big loot? No loot? Brimming with ore, but we've got 2 sacred bones and no ore nodes.
あそこがゴールみたいだ。
もうすぐゴールみたいだね。
Congratulations! Quest clear. Is every quest gonna end at one of these? It's getting a bit formulaic.
ここが終点だな。よし、探索終了。
楽しかった？
ああ、最高にな。
楽しくない。
よかった。
I don't need those 2 notifications every fucking time. I get it.
Oh, 攻略完了だ。
本当か？
マッピング情報、得られるアイテム、敵のリストいっぱいあるよ。
せめていくつか情報を取れればくらいに思ってたけど、まさか3人で攻略しちまうとはな。
今回はカルに助けられた。あの剣さばきを見たらアルゴもびっくりするぜ。でかいクマが2体もいたのに余裕だったからな。
はあ、何がそこまでお前を強くさせるんだ？
単純に誰にも負けないくらいゲームが好きってことかな。
ほう。
俺も本気でやってきたつもりだったが甘いと思わされた。
いや、そんなことないよ。最初は初心者だと思ったけど全然違った。 リアルな恐怖を感じるこの世界で強敵でも恐れず戦いを楽しむんだから。いおりはその見た目と一緒で強い心を持ってるんだね。
まあリアルで化け物に襲われたら逃げるだろうけどな。
よかったらフレンド登録してもらえないかな。今回2人と冒険したら楽しくて初めて仲間に出会えたと思えた。だからまた一緒に遊びたい
Power
な
of
って。
friendship.
あんたにそう言ってもらえるなんて光栄だ。ぜひフレンドになってくれ。
ありがとう。いつでも呼んでよ。
We do need better armor. Their armor looks a lot better than our armor.
ご協力いただいたテスターの皆様ありがとうございます。正式サービスの開始日は公式発表をお待ちください。
でも
What the?
すぐに正式サービスが始まるよ。
そっか。
Now, do we get to play launch day?
正式版の方がいろ
In
いろ
this
パ
demo
ワーアップすんのかな。プレイヤーもたくさん増えるし、これ以上すごくなったら、想像するだけで高まる。
きっとその想像を超えてくれるよ。
ミシシ攻略情報まとめとかないとな。
みんな、正式サービス始まったらまた会おうな。
お前らには期待してるよ。
This reminds me of the end of Final Fantasy XIV
みんな
1.0
で楽しもうぜ。
with all the fireworks and shit, and like the announcement of the end.
また来るからな。アインクラッド。
Prologue, closed beta test, end. You reached the end of the demo. Ah, damn it. You reached the end of the demo. Save data from the demo can be carried over to the full game. Womp womp. Thank you for playing. The adventure continues in the full game. Your save data from the demo can be carried over to the full game. In the trial version, you can replay the beta test versions of quests from Iori's request onwards. These can be undertaken from the complete tab in the main terminal. I want to see what Dagger feels like. From the main terminal, you can play through previous quests that you've completed. By repeating your experiences, you're able to hunt for quest-specific drops and rewatch story cutscenes. In the trial version, Iori's request Within the Shadows and the Violet Fencer 1 and Violet Fencer 2 can be replayed. We are going to trade out Grimfoil 4. One of these daggers. Status effect infliction, Cole acquired resistance and SP up. I mean, that seems pretty alright. Damage to enemies with status effects, that also seems pretty good. Dex is S tier, strength is S tier. Oh wow. Is that right? No, that's not. That's a 5, not. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Those are my stats. Agility is the primary stat here. I'm gonna grab the sleek knife. And then let's go. Yeah, so I can't give her a different weapon type, which is a little annoying. I kind of want to get 5 growth points. I don't get anything from dumping 5 into this other than just raw damage increase, but I think that's fine. Let's go to the smithy.
お、地上の人かい。今日はどうする？
We can't double up on it. Alright, so this is now +4. Yeah, can I synthesis that? So synthesis. Oh, it's got to be the same weapon type. I'm not gonna bother with hers for right now. Let's go to the main terminal. We'll just grab one of these quests, and we'll go dagger, dagger, dagger some people. This one was really long. I just want to test out dagger. See how it feels in comparison to rapier. Oh wow, I feel we are so much faster. We are so much faster with a dagger. Jesus. I might like this better. I might like this better. Come on. Yeah, that's some bullshit. This is noticeably weaker than the rapier. That might just be my lack of mastery with it. Holy shit. Is that a buff I'm getting after we kill something? It's definitely a post-kill buff. This is where we came in at. Do I see that marker on? I don't see that marker in the world. There's a bridge over there. That's gonna kill me if I try and jump down. I got about 45 minutes before I need to start prepping for D&D. Okay. We are getting to where we can one-shot with the sprint attack. So we're about on parity with the rapier at this point. Ow. I think I like the dagger better. You son of a bitch. That's up, isn't it? Where I can't get to. Why show me a chest on a map that I can't fucking access? Alright, we need to unlock Esterode map. I don't know that gathering all these resources was super valuable yet. Maybe it'll be valuable when the full game launches. But at the moment, I don't seem to really have a use for them. I mean, I'm a loot horse, so I'm still going to loot, but... What is the name of this place? Nottingham Highway. I just wanted to see the name, dude. I can't go that way.
Miro, boa.
I expected the rapier to be about this fast as well. Given that, you know... Oh! Given that that board just stretched out to infinity. Given Asuna's characterization in the show. No shield. No shield with the dagger. I don't know if that's a drawback for me or not, because I didn't really use the shield all that much. Obtained emerald? Is that the dagger that I'm using? Or is it just daggers in general? I think it's... Can I look at my equipment here? Increase sprint speed temporarily after activating a sword skill. It is this. Okay. I could probably use a different knife. Launch a severing attack doing 170 plus 100% slashing damage while moving back. Weapon proficiency 1, we're at 294 of 500. Unlock the map. I wonder if hitting the dungeon would be good for gaining those skills.
よし倒した。終わったな。問題ない相手だ。確実に。これで片付いたな。
We could just repeat this over and over and over, and it'd be really, really simple. I forgot about that. Forgot about that too. Finishing blow. How did that? Oh, right. Fuck me. How did I attack him? Wonder how much we can level up in the demo. Single stab, sword skill learned. Can we change sword skills now? We can. Nice.
Oh, もうすぐゴールだぞ。
What's a ranged attack? I might want this dagger instead. But I've already bumped up this dagger. We're just gonna run through the dungeon because I just want to kill some stuff and get the weapon skill experience. I wish I could just go out into the field without a quest, you know? I wonder if that'll be a thing in the full version or if it is just not gonna be something that happens.
そうこれくらいなら平気だよ。
平気って。
でもそうだよね。うん。やっぱり先行は君たちに任せようかな。僕はできるだけ後ろからサポートする。いるね。ウルフ系だ。
We're not worried about items. Just worried about killing. It's hard for me. It hurts my soul. It really does. I don't like leaving items behind. But I want to keep going out of my way for shit. Especially when I don't really have a use for any of it yet. This dagger is a speedrunner's wet dream though. Why am I getting stuck on something? That's the first time that that was useful. Which direction am I going now? Is this the right way? The way I came. Yeah, I guess it has to be this way. Because I could have just kept going and seen the uncut vines and would have known that I was going the right way. Womp womp. Where am I going?
気をつけて。スパイダーが来るよ。
Going north.
これで片付いたな。
You just want the shit from the boss. I don't see why it's having me like slide in certain instances and that cancels my sprint. It's an irritating mechanic. Still, I believe you're going to be able to create your own character. You are playing as yourself. You're not playing as a known SAO character. But in the demo, you're just playing through the prologue, which is the beta test, and you didn't get to create a character for the beta test. I'm assuming that there will be a character creator once, you know, if you've watched the anime, you get the mirror, which mimics your own appearance. I assume we'll get to character create that. That is my assumption. I don't know though, because we don't get to make it that far in the demo.
奥にいるのこいつ森にいたカルやばいぞ。こいつは一体強い。
知ってる。倒したことあるから。怖かったら下がってね。
まさかそんなつまらないことはない。お叱りがあるってもんだ。
いいよその感じ。思った通りだ。君もやるよね。さあ。
これやらなきゃな。攻めるぞ。
Loot. I wish we could skip this cutscene. It's so long.
カル、さっきのバトル驚いたよ。噂通りとんでもない強さだな。二人分の活躍どころか一人でも攻略できたんじゃないか。
You bastard.
よって何？
僕が強いの。
何言ってんだ？嫌なもんか。
そう
あんだけうまいのはゲームに本気な証拠だろ。尊敬はしても嫌なんてありえないさ。
本当に。
ああ、本当だよ。けどどうしてアルドの誘い？あんたにメリットがあるとは思えないが、まさか攻略以外の目的があるとか？
実はちょっと練習したくて。
え？その腕ならこんな場所練習になんないだろ。
ああ、そっちじゃなくて、なんというか。
Jeez. Okay, bye.
練習というか。
教頭？
そう、兄貴とのね。
Dagger gets a little bit hard to control at that speed.
兄貴を誘おうと思ってて。でも初心者をちゃんと教えられるか自信がなくてさ。
初心者ってその兄貴が？
うん、ゲームは全然やらないんだ。でもこのゲームだけはどうしても好きになってほしくて。だから序盤から初心者でも楽しめるようにしたい。
So this is the same as before, where both floors were exactly the same.
俺らが初心者っぽかったからってことになるじゃねえか。
まあそれについては否定しない。でもそれだけじゃないよ。君たちとなら息が合いそうって思って。なんだけどね。
It should be on this side.
まあいいや。ともかく全部兄貴のためってな。兄貴に好きになってほしいならあんたも目いっぱい楽しむべきだと思うぜ。ああ、遠慮せずに楽しむのが一番だよ。
ありがとう。データテストが終わる前にそう言ってもらえてよかった。
I wonder if we'll need the stuff from this dungeon. If we'll be able to craft anything good with that in the main game. 'It was it the same? It might have been the
シ
same.
ュルーマンだ。やろう。
これで片付いたな。ほっほっほっ。あそこワスプだ。
格下だね。
勝った。俺たちなら余裕だな。
The fuck?
そこで倒したよ。
終わったな。
You know what? We're going after the chest. I've given up the pretense of not looting. I'm a little loot goblin. I must have my loot. Wind floret. Was that a rapier? I wonder if we can find a... Well, I wonder if the tooth was the named dagger. We had what, the Dismember or whatever the hell the greatsword was. Dissector. Something like that. Then we got the Wind Fleuret. Let's check our progress to our next weapon level. Proficiency. Okay, not too far. No, stop. Don't think we'll get it here. Shit. Shit, shit. Can't see. You son of a bitch. Could you stop? I can't. Really? Again? Get fucked, sir.
Nice game.
I don't understand why they feel the need to localize when they speak in English. He said nice game, not GG. They do too much. They always do too much.
ここいろんな鉱石があるんだな。あれって
二人ともすぐそこ。あそこが終点だよ。
おう。
ほら、ゴールが見えてきたよ。
もうすぐだな。お。
Well, I didn't get my next sword skill. I'm a little disappointed in. But I think I will call it here. I need to get ready for D&D. I don't have time for another quest. But we wrapped up the demo. We saw a lot. I may go through on my own and level up the rest of the weapons. I don't know if I really care that much, but I am curious on what they feel like. I don't think I would use the greatsword or the axe. I think they're going to be too slow. Definitely not using the mace axe combo thing. But you know, wouldn't be awful to see what they play like or unlock their abilities. I do think I like the dagger better than I liked the rapier. Get our growth points, and we're only getting 2 per level now, which kind of sucks. Steel knife, sprint speed, Neil dagger. This is C int scaling. Yeah, I don't really use a full attack combo unless I'm in big combat with big boss. So it really wouldn't do a whole lot outside of boss fights. So I'd like to see what the other knives look like. Grimfoil really doesn't, like, I don't really like that ability. Bonus damage to attack and the next attack after activating a sword skill. Increase the invincibility window when dodging. Dodging also causes attacks to deal bonus damage based on attack. That could be nice if that doesn't need to be like a precision dodge. Just you dodge and you get that. That might be worthwhile. Healing crystal recovery plus 180. I don't think that does anything for Yuri. Yeah. It's something we'll worry about later. Once the game launches. I wish we could change her weapon to something that is not short sword. That would be nice, but you know, it's whatever. I get it. They have their own preferred weapon, but if you're gonna let us change it, you might as well let us change it, right? I don't think I have anything else to look at right now. Go to Smithy really quick. Can we craft one of those daggers? No. We only found recipes for the decapitator and the anneal longsword. I wonder if they're out in the world in some of those chests that we can get. Yeah, we can't actually... We can't actually look at this map from here. We have to be out on the field. But I mean, it took us a good long while to run all the way up to here. So I'm assuming we're gonna have a lot more to explore. Hopefully there'll be a lot more enemy types, a lot more shit to do, maybe some more towns, some more just interesting stuff out here. Hopefully it's worthwhile. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll find out. I am going to start prepping for D&D, so let's find someone. Let's find someone to raid. not the button I wanted to press. Noble Ogre. New followers only. Well, he just started. Alright. We're gonna raid this Noble Ogre guy. And then, like I said, I'm gonna get to D&D prep. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will catch you all tomorrow, maybe. We'll see how things go. Good night.